You're listening to the WINFL show. I'm Ian McKinnon. I'm joined by Raiders fan and long-time listener, friend of the podcast, Raiders fan Christian Cooksey. Christian, how are you getting on?
I'm good, Ian. How's yourself, mate?
I'm doing very well. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yes, well, I'm sort of off island at the moment for a long time, so yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Now, you're Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I'm sure you listened to our AFC West deep dive that we did. And we discussed your Raiders. And we spoke about how there is talent on this team. But I'm waiting to see what Gino's going to look like.
Yeah.
That's the one thing for me, because I think getting Ashton Genty in the draft was huge. Brock Bowers, obviously, we know is great. Max Crosby on the defensive side of the ball. There are legitimate superstars in this team, but I want to get your thoughts on your Las Vegas Raiders 2025. What do you think?
I'm not going to be that Raiders fan. I'm actually going to be a sensible Raiders fan, and I don't think that actually exists. I am just looking for improvement this year. I think Pete Carroll, brilliant, fantastic. I think the new GM, John Spytek, has been very sensible as well. He's made some really good moves. Genty's looking fantastic. Brock Bowers is looking good. A couple of the rookies that we've got in from the draft, again, looking really good. Problem is secondary, especially cornerbacks. We are light. We are incredibly light. We've done a couple of things, but I don't think we're anywhere we need to be in the secondary. Gino, Gino's from what we've had the last few years. Jimmy G and Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, we're definitely going in the right direction. I'm looking this year somewhere, if we get between 7, 8, 8.5, I think it's a good improvement. It gives us a base to work upon. I'm not going to be ridiculous and say wildcard place, or we could sneak one. You never know.
You never know.
It's a tough division. It really is. I'm saying for the first time in 10 years, the Chiefs don't win the AFC West this year. I don't see it. I don't believe it's going to happen. Pains me incredibly hard to say it, but I think the Broncos are going to take it this year.
Well, much as I would love for you to be right, because obviously I'd love for the Broncos to win it. I have bet against the Chiefs and been burned so many times. Yeah. Many times. And this...
I've been on the Chiefs hype train for many a year. You know me, I love Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Everything goes in a cycle. Everything goes in a cycle. Happened to the Patriots, happens in football. Mahomes is still brilliant. Chris Jones is still brilliant, but Chris Jones is another year older. He's a little bit more. Rashee Rice is gone for 6 games. That's a big loss for them. I just don't... I think they're still going to be there. I think they'll make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to be conference champions this year. I think the Broncos are going to sneak it.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, we do have to get your predictions for the 2025 NFL season. We will be collating all of our predictions, and then I will be uploading everyone's predictions to YouTube. And then at the end of the season, when all is said and done, we're going to find out who was closest, or who got any right, or got all of them right. Maybe you get them all right.
Yeah, I did pretty well last year. I had both offensive and defensive rookie of the year.
Yes, you did.
The Chiefs would lose the Super Bowl, so I did not too bad there. So
no, you did very well
this year.
So we're going to see what we can manage. We're going to start with our NFC champion. Which team is going to be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl 2025?
Well, as you know, I was messaging you crazily from work the other night when Micah Parsons went to the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
Once you sit back and look at it and take everything into account, it's going to make a difference. it's not going to get them to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Eagles are going back-to-back Super Bowl.
Back-to-back Super Bowl.
The back-to-back conference champions, yeah. They're going to make the Super Bowl.
Christian Cooksey with the Eagles back-to-back. Now, who will they be playing in that Super Bowl? In the AFC champions, who have you got?
They will be playing the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. That's good. And out of those two teams, who's going to hoist the Lombardi? Are the Bills going to get their first Lombardi?
The Buffalo curse is over.
Oh, my word.
They lift it for the first time. It is the Bills' first Super Bowl win.
There we go. Josh Allen will be delighted to hear that, I'm sure. There we go. Now, Eagles, Bills win it in the Super Bowl. MVP. Who's going to be the MVP of the league?
Well, as much as you, me, and Mr. McGee disagree, I am saying Josh Allen is going back-to-back.
Josh Allen. Okay, back-to-back MVPs. Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year will be... There's a toss-up for me.
Yeah.
I've really gone back and forth on this one between Saquon and Jamar. But I am going Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. This is a tough one.
It's got to be. It's without a doubt. It's the Condor. It's Max Crosby. He's back.
I have no issues with that selection whatsoever. Crosby is an absolute monster.
He is. And he is fired up. He really is. So watch out, quarterbacks. He's coming.
Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year. We move on to the rookies now. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Christian, who do you reckon it's going to be?
Staying silver and black. It's going to be Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty for silver and black there. Defensive Rookie of the Year. What do you think of this?
Again, I was stuck between one or two, but I'm going to go Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter, yep. I like that. That's a nice, sensible pick.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Fairly safe. I'd like to see what Travis Hunter does. Whether he's going to do more.
Both sides of the ball. Yeah. Is it just going to be too much for him? I don't know. He could be that once-in-a-generation player. But,
could be.
Until you see that first season under his belt, yeah.
And now the final player selection. Well, not the final player selection, because we'll be one later on with the new one that they've added, but the comeback player of the year. Who have you got for that?
Again, I'm stuck between two on here. I've got CMC or I've got Aiden Hutchinson.
Ooh.
Brain just tells me there, Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
I'd love it to be CMC because I think he deserves it, but is there just a long-term underlying issue with that leg now?
Yeah.
There just seems to be the stuff coming out of San Francisco that just casts doubt on it. So
yeah, well, two incredible athletes who, when healthy, are at the top of their field. Aiden Hutchinson last year, he was the runaway Defensive Player of the Year after, 5 weeks? No one was even close.
Absolutely, and he was so close. If they'd have made it to the Super Bowl, he was so close to actually getting back for that game. So yeah, he's going to be fired up. He's going to be good to go.
Oh, he will be. He will be. Yeah. Coach of the Year. Are we going silver and black again for Coach of the Year?
No, we're not going silver and black. We are split between two.
Mm-hmm.
We are split between a rookie head coach in Ben Johnson.
Right.
And we are stuck with Sean Payton.
And who are we going with?
So I am going to say I'm going to go with Sean Payton. If they topple the Chiefs, as I think, and make a deep run into the AFC Championship, then yeah, why not? Pains me to say it, but he's done a really good job over the last few years. He's built, after that game against Miami, he could have gone.
PTSD right there.
He didn't. He stuck to his guns. He knows what he wanted. He went out and found the quarterback to fit his plan. It seems to be working. I expect them to get better this year. So, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I will say, I'll be bringing this up later on with Patrick. Some of the players who are cut and signed to practice squad, I was very surprised. After trading Devontae Williams away, the Broncos cut Audric Estime, and he's now gone to the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. And I know we drafted RJ Harvey, but I was like, wow, you've lost two guys. And I know why they'll sent Devontae away. I get that. 50-year option was coming up. They didn't want to go with it. It makes sense, but I'm just thinking, I liked Estime, and I'm a wee bit surprised he's gone. And he was immediately snapped up by Philadelphia. Like, I
know what you mean. I mean, we've been the same. I mean, it's just a little tiny thing, but they've taken Jackson Powers Johnson. He's his sophomore year, and he was going to be the centre this year.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks ago, they've moved him back to right guard, and they've moved Jordan Meredith into centre, which was a move that nobody was expecting. We've got to wait and see what that happens, but that's what Pete Carroll's seeing. That's the way he wants to go. So
yeah, we have to trust the process, don't we?
Yeah, we can second guess all we like. We're not the ones making the decisions every week, so we just live with them.
So, it's very true, very true indeed. And our final award is a new award that's going to be for this year, which is Lineman of the Year.
Yeah.
Now, this is a tough one. I found this very difficult. Christian, who have you got for Lineman of the Year?
Penny Sewell.
Penny Sewell. I like it. I like it a lot. He's in my. I've got it narrowed down to 3, and he's solid there.
Yeah.
I can tell you now the other 2 that I've got is Tristan Wirfs over in Tampa Bay and Joe Alt at the Chargers. It's just a monster.
For me, it was between Sewell and Alt. So
So I will be revealing mine later on this week. That might actually be the hardest one for me to choose, because any one of those is great. Sewell is incredible. It's strange that the Detroit Lions have arguably the best offensive lineman in the NFL and arguably the best defensive lineman in the NFL. That's not fair. I need to have some.
The Lions could come back and severely bite me on the butt this year. It's just the loss of those 2 coordinators. I know it's huge.
It is big.
And Dan Campbell is the main man there, and everybody knows that. But I mean, we'll see when we see how good the Bears and the Jets are this year.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Christian, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate that. I will be listing all these. This will all be going up on YouTube, and people will be able to laugh at your picks, or indeed agree with your picks. We'll see. They might laugh at mine a hell of a lot more. Not all these guys. Well, listen, Christian, thank you very much once again for joining us, and we'll see you soon. I hope you enjoy the season, and hope your Raiders do well for you, but not too well.
Yeah.
Don't them do too well.
I hope they do well for me as well. Especially at Mile High.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christian Cooksey.
Thanks, Ian. Cheers.
Cheers.